right, welcome to Metabolic Workout. We've got Metabolic Workout for 30 minutes and then ab attack immediately following it. We're gonna get started with a warm up, and then we have 2 brief circuits and then a finisher. And we kind of have 2 finishers because we have a finisher and then we have like our finisher with ab attack. So treat that as you will. Without further ado, let's get started with our movement prep. Get down on the ground, on your back, heels down, toes up. Heels as close to your glutes as possible. Pull one leg in towards your chest or just lift it straight up to the ceiling. Single leg glute bridges, 10 each side. Ready, here we go. Drive through your heel, lift your hips, 1. Lower down, 2. Activating the glutes here, 3, 4, 5, core tight, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Now just switch out your legs and go again. 10 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Flip it over onto your belly. Be in your high plank position, high push-up position. Once you're in there solid, we're gonna lift one arm straight forward like we're reaching out to shake someone's hand. Set it down, other way. If that's a little much on your shoulders, you can tap opposite shoulder instead. So find your high push-up. We've got 10 reps total, 5 each side, alternating. Ready? Here we go. Reach forward and down. Here's 2. Try to keep your hips level. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Stand on up. Lateral squat, nice wide base in your legs. Feet parallel to each other. Lean into one knee, sink the hips back, and stand up, other side. We've got 3 each side. Here's 1, other side, 2. 1 more each side. Lateral squat. Last one. All right. Little forward and backward lean. So feet right underneath your hips. Bend your hips and knees. Lean forward so you get a stretch in your hamstrings and pull it on up. You got 6 here. 2, 3. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings and come right back. 1 more. All right, taking it into a leg cradle. So this is where we pull our shin up towards our chest and try to balance. From here, take it straight back into a lunge. So the leg that you hug in, that leg goes straight back into a lunge. 2 more. Here's 1. Last one. Give it a squeeze. Send it back. And other side. Other leg. 4 on this side. Squeeze it. Send it back. Squeeze it. Send it back. Last one. Squeeze it and send it back. Stand up. We're ready for our first circuit. This first circuit, you can kind of treat it as a second warm-up. We've got an isometric lunge hold. So we're going to be holding our lunge. Depth is dependent on what you're able to do today. Holding our lunge for 30 seconds each leg, and then going into a push-up. So find your lunge stance. Make sure your feet are on different lanes of traffic, okay? From here, bend both knees. Keep your chest up nice and tall. Press through that whole front foot and the back toe. We're here 30 seconds, ready, and go. So, to avoid too much pressure on that back knee, you want to use the strength in your front glute. The leg that's forward, that's the glute that's firing. We're here 15 more seconds. Breathe. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch out. Other leg forward. Find your stance. Different lanes of traffic. We're here 30 seconds. Ready, set, and go. Take it down. Find your lunge. Focus on your front leg, keeping your core really tight. Again, this is an extra warm-up for you. Really activating everything in our legs here. 10 more seconds. Feel into every burn. That's what we're here for. 3, 2, 1. Stand on up. All right, now we've got push-up isometric holds. These are a 3-step process. So we're gonna bend our elbows a little bit. That's our first hold. We're gonna hold it 5 seconds. We're gonna bend a little more, hold 5 seconds. Bend a little more, hold 5 seconds, and push all the way back up. All right, we're gonna do that 3 times total. And then we'll go back to our lunges. So find your push-up position. It can be on your knees or on your toes. When I say go, bend your elbows just a little and hold until I say the next thing. So find your high push-up in 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows just a little bit. First step. And lower down a little more. And lower down a little more. 3, 2, 1. Release. Press all the way back up. We got that 2 more times. Find your high push-up. Ready, set, here we go. Lower a little and hold. Lower again and hold. Lower again, hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Last round, okay? You can take it from your knees anytime. Ready, set, and go. Lower and hold. Lower and hold. Last one. Lower, hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Stand it back up. Isometric lunge holds each side. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, holding 30 seconds. Ready, set, here we go. 30-second hold here. Shake your arms out if you need to. Take a quick deep breath. Because arms are going to get back into the action here soon. 10 more seconds. See if you can't go a little deeper, maybe. Don't push it too much. 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Other foot forward. Ready, set, and go. Other side, 30 seconds. Breathe with it. We're almost there. We can do it. 10 more seconds. Breathe and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up. Shake it out. Let's take it down for our push-ups. 3 rounds. 3 levels, 5 seconds each. Find your high push-up. Ready, set, and go. Hold with a little bend. Lower again and hold. Lower again and hold. And release. Make sure you're keeping your elbows squeezed in pretty tight. They don't have to graze your sides, but squeeze them in a little bit. Shoulders away from your ears and hands in line with your sternum. So shoulders are really well over your hands. All right, here we go. Round number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Lower a little. Lower again. And lower again. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right. Last round. Shake it out. Last one, best one. Push through. Try to hold your form through these holds. High push up. Position. Ready, set, go. Lower a little. Hey, Cam. No. Lower a little. Hold. Squeeze your core. Lower a little. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, stand it on up. You made it. Shake your arms out. Time for circuit number 2. This one we're going to go through 3 rounds. First, we have a bent over row. Staggered stance. So I'm on one foot in front of the other. We're going to put our weights in the opposite hand that's forward. All right? Bending over the hips, rowing the weights up by squeezing our elbow up and back. Okay? We are here 25 seconds each side. So grab your weight or double them up if you want the extra challenge. 25 seconds each side. So 1 foot forward, hold the weights in the other hand, bend forward at the hips. Here we go. Row. Pull it up and back. Breathe with it. Squeeze your shoulder in tight. We've got 25 seconds each side, really strong. Three, 2, 1. Switch it out. Other side. So switch your weight, switch the foot that's forward. Bend over at the hips, nice flat back. And here we go, row it up. Squeezing the elbow back. Now option here. You can take a lunge position if that's better on your back. You can also put a knee and a hand on a couch as well. We've got 10 more seconds here. Keep squeezing your shoulder blade back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, we've got squats. You can use your weights if you want. Get those feet about underneath your hips, maybe slightly wider, not super wide though. Toes point out just a tiny bit. When we squat down, we shoot our hips back so that our back stays nice and neutral and flat. And knees track in the same direction the toes are pointing. So if you want to hold the weights, you can hold them up by your shoulders, front squat style. You can hold one like so as well. We are here 45 seconds. 45 seconds of squats. You can do it. So get your weight set and your feet set. Take a deep breath. We got 45 seconds. Ready, set, and go. Slow and steady here, not a rush. Pushing the hips back, standing up tall. Weight should be in your whole foot. Lots of options with holding the weights. What I don't want you to do with your weights is hold them out here. That's not doing anything for your legs. That's only working your arms. We've already been working our arms. I need you to work your legs right now. We got 15 more seconds. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set one weight down if you have 2. We only need 1 for this. This next exercise is called a halo. So starting with the weight in front of us, wrapping it around the head in one direction for 25 seconds, and then we will switch directions. The shoulders will burn a little bit, okay? It's gonna work the shoulders and the core to keep it nice and stable. So grab your weight, hold on either side of it, squeeze your core. Here we go. Wrapping it around your head, keeping it really close to your head. So like, I'm almost messing up my hair. Actually, I kind of am, to be honest with you, and that's okay. But that's how close it is. Keeping the shoulders in tight, slight hips, slight bend in the hips and knees to keep me steady. Last one, switch directions. Switch directions, same thing. Slow it down a little bit, but still working the shoulders. Breathe. Few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to our bent over row. If you want that other option, instead of a staggered stance, knee and hand on couch, other side rows. All right, I'll do that this round myself. We've got 25 seconds each side. Ready, set, and here we go. 25 seconds. Wherever you are, keep your core really tight. Shoulders and hips stay in line with each other. Elbow is what squeezes back. Breathe. Few more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Other side. 25 seconds. Grab your weight or weights. Ready, set, and go. 25 seconds. Squeezing the elbow back. Trying to get the back as close to parallel as you can. Keep breathing through it. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, set your weights down for a second. Shake it out. Get ready for squats. Use your weights if you want. Get your feet set. Ready, set, and here we go. 45 seconds here. I wish I had, I don't wish I had music, but if I had music blasting in my ears, I wouldn't hear my knees crunching because they don't hurt. But man, it sounds so bad. 25 more seconds. Push through this one. It's not about speed. Whole foot is connected to the ground. All right, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set one weight down, halos, one direction and then the other. Ready, here we go. Taking out that rest. Now that we know the exercises, going from one to the next. Really strong. 25 seconds each way here. Keep your shoulders right over your hips. 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Right into the other way. Maybe messing up your hair a little bit. That's okay. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Back to the top. This is the last round of this circuit. All of these pieces will pay off when we get to our finisher. So grab your weights. Excuse me. Bent over row, staggered stance. One leg forward, one leg back. Find your bent over position. And here we go. Let's row. Last round this arm. 25 seconds. It'll fly by. Make it strong. Breathe with it. You'll get through it. Hey, no. Keep your core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Switch your weights. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, in a row. 25 seconds. Feeling the burn in the lat and the shoulder, a little bit in the bicep. All good stuff. 10 more seconds. Getting a little excited. Stay strong. 3, 2, 1. Really shake it out. Back to squats. 45 seconds. Last round here. Promise you it'll pay off. Ready, set, and go. 35 seconds. Reach the hips back. Knees track in the direction of your toes. The whole leg is working. The core is working. Keep going with it. Test the endurance of your legs. Push it. Just 10 more seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Set one weight down. Keep the other. Halos one direction. Ready, set, and go. 25 seconds each way. Start one way. Brace your core. Keep it controlled. Don't lose focus. And switch directions. Bend your hips and knees. Let the shoulders take the work. They can do it. You're strong. 3, 2, 1, and a rest. All right. We've made it to our finisher. This is 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 2 rounds. So 6 minutes total. We got 3 exercises in the finisher. First one is an RDL 2 overhead press. So what this is gonna look like is feet right underneath hips. Push the hips back. Nice flat back, just like we did in our warm-up, just like we did in our bent over rows. Pulling the hips forward and using that to get power, bringing the weights up by the shoulders, kind of like a bicep curl, but hips are powering it up and you press all the way up to an overhead press. So RDL to overhead press, it's snappy, okay? Really think of it, snappy. And on the way back down, nice little control. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. In, you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1, here we go. RDL, snap it up. RDL, snap it up. 40 seconds. Really working on the power in our back body. Keep the core tight. Use the energy from the legs to get the weights up. And boom, explode out of it. 15 more seconds. Control your way down. Make sure your core is set before you go again. 3, 2, 1. All right, take it down to the ground. We have hand release push-ups. Push up all the way down. Lift your hands off for a second. Press them back into the ground and boom, explode right back up to the top. All right, I'm gonna do this on my knees. You might want to too, so I can be that much more explosive. Ready, set, here we go. Take it down, lift your hands off the ground, press them back in and explode all the way up. Lower, lift and press. Lower, lift, press. Control the way down, just like in our RDLs, and exploding out of the ground. Boom, lower, lift them off and press. Really be intense as you can be here. Press. 10 more seconds. Lift, boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, stand it up. Last but not least, we have lateral bounds. So you can think of these as kind of like speed skaters. We're going side to side, okay? Really bend into your hip and knee and explode out of it, right? That's a theme for today. Ready, set, here we go. Side, press, press. 40 seconds, okay? So if you need to take a second on each side, get your bearings, load it up, and spring out of it. Side to side. You can take these as quick as you want. Really bend in that leg and use it to explode. The outside leg is what we're working here. 10 more seconds. Push, explode, push, 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 and rest. All right, that was one round. We got one more round. Same thing. First, RDL to overhead press. Grab your weights. Oof. Big deep breath. Again, started with these in 5 seconds. Ready, set, here we go. RDL Snap it up. RDL, snap it up. Really try to exhale on your way up. Exhale when you want to be explosive. Make your breath as explosive as you want to be in your body. How quick can you get the weights up overhead? Trust me, the legs are the key here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We made it. Hand release push-ups. Remember, lower down, lift off, and then boom, press out of it again. Getting started in 10 seconds. I like to do these for menus because I know I can be that much more explosive out of it. Ready, set, and go. Lower, lift the hands off, and boom. Lower, lift, boom. You can even say that, you're muted. Only your family or your dogs might hear you. Maybe just your walls. Do it. Feels awesome. Explosive in the arms. Use your strength. See what you can do. Hold it at the bottom for a second if you need to in order to be more explosive for these last 2 reps. One more rep. Best one yet. Boom. We made it. All right. A lateral bounce. Last little push. And we've made it through our finisher. Take a deep breath. The last 40 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1. Load it up and go. And go. Explode. And land softly. Try to get some height to it. Height and distance. Feel that outer leg working. That glute and quad working together to control your power and allow you to explode with safety. 10 more seconds. We're almost there. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We made it. Shake it out. A couple minutes to cool down before we got ab attack. So take a few steps. Walk around a little bit. Shake out your legs. Whew. And then let's take it down to the ground in a tabletop position. From here, reach your right leg out and put all 4 corners of your foot down into the ground. From here, sink your hips back. Feel that stretch in your inner thigh. And then that leg that's out, take that hand, the same hand that's on that side, lift it up, thread the needle the other way. So big twist, big inner thigh stretch. Unravel all of that and switch it out. Other leg goes out. Start in that tabletop, other leg goes out. Try to put all 4 corners of your foot down. And then sink your hips back, feel the inner thigh stretch, ankle stretch, wow. And then that leg that's out, that hand lifts and threads the opposite way of your leg. So you're a big falling, twisted star right now. Unravel, come back to your tabletop position. And then we're gonna get started with ab attack. So if you wanna take it to your backs right away, that's cool. If you got ahead, thanks so much for joining me.